I want the government shut down to figure out what's going on because it's getting ready to be the longest one in history.
There is also a media that will run cover for you the entire time, and it would not be a Halloween episode of the Rubin Report if we didn't show you a clip of The View.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know, I kind of agree with him. If you, instead of investigating a man who is no longer in office, I would like y'all to find out why the U.S. military is striking vessels without verifying who's in them.
Yeah.
I want the government shut down to figure out what's going on because it's getting ready to be the longest one in history. SNAP benefits are about to run out. Soybean farmers in financial crisis. And, of course, there is the unreleased Epstein files.
Yes.
All right, so Clay, of course, she's running cover for the auto pen situation, but I think what's more interesting about that clip is that she's reading everything she said right there. We do hours. We do hours on air. You guys, what you guys do
about soybean farming?
Really
Soybean farmers. Whoopi's crying for soybean. She doesn't even know where the soybean farmers live.
Which, by the way, Trump just signed a major deal with China related to soybean. But okay, but putting that aside, the fact that she's reading all of that really in such an obvious manner, you know, she usually fakes it a little bit better, or maybe the prompter is a little bit better, but that she's pretending to be outraged, but she has to look down and read to figure out what she's outraged about. Isn't that a perfect summation for what television has become?
It's also why they won't have actual guests to debate actual issues on that program, because they don't actually do the work. And to me, that was, you mentioned that debate between Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis. What really stood out to me was the degree to which Gavin Newsom is protected by media, such that he's not prepared when anybody pushes back against him. And I do think that's part of why legacy media, and also the Democrat Party, which is upheld by legacy media, has been losing so much in the marketplace of ideas, because their arguments are flabby and don't require very much pushback to defeat. They're like a boxer that doesn't actually ever get in the ring and spar. And then suddenly when you take a punch, you don't know how to handle it. And so the result is you're trying to protect your side from having its opinion challenged. There's a lot of people out there who could agree or disagree with everything that we argue. I think we could probably on this program all argue the other side better because we've done the research and we've spent the time on the issues. There's almost no one on the left who could argue our side because they're not even familiar with that argument.